Hello everyone and welcome back to Scriptcase by Jamie. It's been a little while and I've certainly missed all of you. So for those of you that have been following the channel, you'll know our usual Friday live sessions have been on a brief hiatus. And that is basically because of the intense heat wave that we have here in Portugal and no air conditioning in the office. It's been unbearable to be in here until really late in the evening, and that has just been, of course, impossible. Now, at the same time, we decided to have a little break, and it was just meant to be a couple of weeks, and then, of course, we get back, and there is a massive fire starting out right here in the mountains where we recently moved to. And, well, that made things a little difficult in thinking about getting a live session going or any session going at all. So my thoughts are, of course, with everyone who was affected by the fires, and we will talk about that a little more. And I'm super grateful to the brave firefighters, of course, and responders that have been working tirelessly over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, to protect all of the houses and communities. Now, thankfully, my area here was not touched, but just over the valley. Well, it's another story. But for now, I'm thrilled to be back and ready to dive into some new Scriptcase news. So let's jump right in, shall we? Hello and welcome back to Scriptcase by Jamie, and of course you probably know that my name is Jamie already, and if you don't, well, you do now. And well, here we create content on Scriptcase, and very recently there was a very interesting update provided via email, and you see that here on your screen right now, and that is new Scriptcase 9.13 is on its way. Get ready in advance and secure access to all the new features. Now, to give you an idea of what's included, you have here ChatGPT integration within the interface. It's going to be interesting. So bring AI into Scriptcase to build smarter and faster applications. Now, I am wondering, of course, what is meant by that. And it will be a bit of a surprise, but I'm guessing Scriptcase will generate code within the edit fields, right? Which should be pretty awesome. I wonder if it will also generate the applications or a platform as we need, because that would be pretty fascinating, right? And then with that, we have also a revamped dashboard, so a fresh design with enhanced tools for data analysis and performance. Should be very interesting. A redesigned Gantt chart. So hopefully that Gantt chart will look a lot better than what it does at the moment. And of course, that's pretty functional right there and out of the box. And with that, I'm sure it's going to look pretty awesome. Now, there is then also a new system coming, a new inventory management system. And with that, we can control product entries, outputs, and stock levels. So with that, we have something ready to go for inventory management. So slowly, Scriptcase is starting to include all of these applications ready for you to just use within your project. Now, the only comment I have there is that they really need to be updated, because some of them, well, they don't work anymore. And it's typically the same thing with all of the updates. Some of them, at some point, they will stop working. So do please think about updating those guys so that, even this new inventory management system, we can use it as we actually go forward, as well as some of the other platforms. That would be awesome. And of course, get ready to upgrade. So if you don't have your Scriptcase license yet, or if you need to upgrade it soon, then maybe you want to upgrade. So right now you have a 60% off, and you can get that license via me as well, and have then free support from myself. And then with that, let's check out some other news, which is fire. So right now you have on your screen the two fires which were surrounding us. Thankfully today we've had some rain overnight, and well, we don't have to worry about it no more. But over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, this was quite a concern, because as you can see, well, we just live in this area here. The smoke, Gosh has a very famous bike festival where everyone comes and you have lots and hundreds of thousands of different bikes. It's pretty awesome. It was very nice for the first 2 days that was going on, which is again also one of the reasons why we decided to have a break, and lots of motorbike noise riding around, as well as then afterwards the helicopters, the planes flying above for the fires and everything. It was also getting quite loud and noisy, so recording really was not much of an option. But anyway, here just in this area, we don't live far from Gosh here, and it's all of this. Everything you see is forestry. Everything you see here within the light area is basically forestry. Okay, so you have some mountainous regions, which pretty much all of this that you're seeing again in the white area is mountainous. So having the fires come through here is actually pretty nasty. Now, before we moved here, of course, we did consider that. We didn't think it would be much of a problem, and as we found, because we live also in a small village, we're actually doing okay. But then if we consider the villages further from these locations, then, well, it really wouldn't be very nice, because you see this fire here up in the further right here, this actually was quite a large fire, and we're pretty much down in this area here. So that is actually quite a big difference, and I think I actually have some footage for you as well, so you should be seeing that on your screen as well, of the fire in the mountains, and it's just a few kilometers away from where we are. And, well, pretty nice spectacle in the night, but at the same time quite scary when you consider that these fires travel as fast as they can. Okay, anyway, with that, fire season is over, summer is over, and we will be returning back with our usual Scriptcase content. That means Macro Friday is returning, and we have some project videos and content coming up to help you with your Scriptcase development. Now, talking about what is upcoming, well, I have some more Docker content for you. There was one over on the Brazilian channel. I don't think an English version of it was released, but I do have one for development that I was creating, and that also includes some stacks that I use for other purposes, which I will be sharing with you, which are quite interesting. On top of that, of course, we have the Macro Friday returning with a project video, well, project videos, because there will be quite a few videos for that project, and some other tools that, well, we've seen in the past, and of course they have had quite a few updates since then with the continuation or improvement of all of these AI features. So we will be checking those out also, but for now I think that is all. So I hope you are looking forward to some more Scriptcase by Jamie content, and if you're new, of course, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe down below, hit the notification button. That really helps the channel. And, well, like I said, if you have any work and if you need a Scriptcase developer creating something for you, then, well, you know who to reach out to. But anyway, for now, we'll be back very soon with more Scriptcase content right here at Scriptcase by Jamie. So until the next video, thank you very much for watching.